Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you all being here at the channel today, and welcome back to all of our subscribers. It's good to have you as usual. And for you folks that are new to the channel, you're just now finding us, please hit that subscribe button. And to everyone watching, please hit that like button, if you find the content beneficial. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, please check out the links below. And hopefully we look forward to chatting with you all soon. Now, with that said, okay, our topic for you today is how to land more new sales without spending more money on marketing. How to land more new sales without spending more money on marketing. I know there's a lot of clubs out there that, they're not getting the traffic that you want. We're not getting the sales that we want. And we need to get more people in. We need to get more people to talk to. How do we do this without increasing the marketing budget? Now, the biggest challenge really for any independent gym owner is that issue of obscurity. No one knows who you are, and those that do, they don't have you at top of mind. And so we need to get known. Okay, so I want to talk about some things that you can do to land more new sales without spending more money in marketing. And so number one, we need to attract more traffic. We need more foot traffic in our business. And I want to give you one tip on this one. One of the things that works really well is what I like to see you do is, okay, let's put an X right here. This is where your gym is. And let's say it's a 3-mile radius around your gym. And we're going to start the nearest. We're going to start 1 mile. We're going to work our way out. And we want to walk into every single business in our area. Okay? And we're going to introduce ourselves. Hey, Mary, my name's Jim Thomas. I'm with the local gym here around the corner. And reason I'm here today, would you be interested in a marketing program that could help drive more foot traffic into your business and wouldn't cost you a dime? Okay, they're going to say yes, right? And essentially what you're going to have is on your website, which you already have, right? Create a merchant page on your website. And this merchant page for all participating merchants, you're going to have the name of the company, their website, their email, contact information, a description about them. And for all your members, they can show their membership card at that local business for a discount. And so you're promoting this to all your customers, all your members. You're working to drive traffic into that business. Okay, it's a great program. It's worked extremely well, for numerous clubs. Costs us nothing to do. Okay, and when you're in there with that business, okay, connect with them on social media, get their business card, grab their email address, grab their cell phones, get them in your text database, get them in your email database, okay, and so now, you're following them on social media, you're liking, you're commenting, you're sharing when it's appropriate, their information, okay. They're on your email database, you're keeping them up to date with what's going on, in the area. They're seeing what you're doing, okay? They're on your texting database, okay? And maybe you drop off some flyers that they can hand out to their potential customers. There's a lot of synergy right there, okay? And do this with as many businesses as you possibly can. You will start to dominate a local market. Because the more you start to serve, the more you're going to start to get in return. But that's one of the very first places that I would go. And you can just divide it up, give your staff, hey, here's territory A, territory B, territory C, things like that. Now, in a perfect world, I would say, hey, let's get a field marketing rep that is kind of dedicated toward that. But otherwise, I would just divide it up, with the reps. Okay, so this will help us get more people in. You could consider hosting a Chamber of Commerce event. Okay, you could consider hosting a local event for all apartment managers and letting apartment managers know, hey, when you lease a new apartment, we'll give away a 30-day free membership to your new tenant. This will get them talking to everybody that comes in. So these are some great ways that don't cost you anything that you can start to get more traffic into your business. Number two, we want to start capturing more leads. Okay. Now, where I would go on this, one of the things that I see when we evaluate, many websites for gyms is that many of these websites, they're great online brochures, okay, but they're not necessarily great lead generators, Okay, and we want to capture as many leads as we can. And one of the first things I would suggest you do is on your website, put Facebook Messenger on there. I mean, most everybody has Facebook. This is a great way to get additional traffic, additional people talking to you that you might not ordinarily get. I know we've had clubs, they've gone from 0 to as many as 4 or 5, inquiries a day just with Facebook Messenger because it's so easy to use and so popular. Okay, consider, make sure you have a submit information form on your website. But when a customer fills that out, and of course you get the information, right, have that immediately populate into your email database. So now if you don't get that person signed up, you're not able to connect with them, now they're in your regular email database and they're getting emails from you either every week or a couple times a month or whatever the case might be. Okay, so we want to be capturing more leads. One of the other things I would talk about too, if you're going out to events, okay, I mean, I talk to folks all the time that, we're going to go to this trade show. We're at this fair that we're going to do. The best thing you can do at these things is make them more about lead capture. You're not generally going to sell a lot at those things, which has been my experience. But register to win. Have a big booth set up, and register to win a free year membership or whatever you feel like you can give away. Register to win a free year. All registrants receive 2 free weeks. Be a great way to capture more leads. So the whole focus is how do we get more leads? How do we get more names and numbers? Okay. Number 3, we want to nurture our prospects. Now you have a database right now, right? You have your email database, you've got your texting database, people we're calling, referrals we've gotten. In most cases, we have quite a few people in these databases. If not, let's get back to attracting traffic and getting more leads. But we want to nurture our prospects. And what I mean by nurture is we want to maintain interest and we want to maintain desire. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. When we're talking to these folks, become a resource center. We're here to help you get the results that you're looking for. That's what we're trying to do. Make that the focus on these calls. We're trying to help you get the results that you're looking to do. And I'll get into it here in a second. But when they open the door, they give you a buying question. Well, now you pivot and you go that direction. But every call isn't necessarily a sales call, so to speak. We're just moving them through kind of that cold to sold process a little bit. Okay. Number 4, we want to convert more sales. Okay, we want to convert more sales. Well, how do we convert more sales? Well, let's kind of talk about it in these terms. And I'm going to go to what I think is probably the most difficult thing for so many folks, is we have to ask people to buy. I mean, if nothing else happens, we have to ask people to buy. And we're going to need to find comfortable ways to do this, particularly if we're uncomfortable doing it, and I know a lot of folks are. And there's 2 things I would mention here on converting more sales, is I like to see a choice close. Mary, we have program A. Here's what it is. We have program B. Mary, both these programs can help you lose the weight and help you get off that medication. Of the 2, which one's going to suit your needs the best? It's an easy way, I think, to ask for the sale. Okay, and Mary says, well, hey, I like program B. Great. Let's go ahead and get you started. Okay, we want to make it easy to ask. Now, the other thing we want to remember, they're going to perhaps give an objection. Well, hey, I like program B, but I had no idea it cost that much money. Learn to be agreeable, Mary. I understand. Seems like everything costs more money these days. What do you say? Would you like to go ahead and get started with us? Just be agreeable. Okay. Mary, it looks really good, but hey, I really need to talk to my spouse before I do anything. Mary, hey, I understand. A lot of our members want to talk to their spouse before they get started. But can you imagine the gigantic smile they're going to have on their face and the excitement when you tell them you made that commitment to lose the weight and get off medication? Mary, what do you say? Can we go ahead and get you started today? Okay, and so because what you have to remember when you get down to the price part, the job is to ask for the sale, period. Okay, that's what the job is. It's not to go back to selling. Okay, so you have to ask. So I like to find ways that can simplify it. So I like a choice close, and then I'm going to be agreeable. Okay, and then do what we have to do hey, Mary, can we go ahead and get you started today? Okay. Number 5 on how to land more sales, without spending more money on marketing, deliver and satisfy. Deliver and satisfy, our members, our customers. And so what do we have to do here? Okay, we have to treat our customers, we have to treat our members like gold. Our focus is to keep what we have, deliver what we say we're going to do, deliver an experience that is better than anywhere else they're going to get. Because in looking at, say, retention, which is where I'm going here with this, you look at retention, your retention numbers are a direct reflection of that member experience. The member experience is not a very good one. Your member retention is going to be poor. And there's so many clubs out there that retention, they're losing 50, 60, 70% of their members every year. Okay? And we need to stop that. And so part of this is, what I would suggest is every morning when we come in, is let's pull a member usage report. Member usage report, it can vary, okay? At least for members that used your gym 4 times or less the last 30 days. That's what I want to see. These are members that are at risk, because who's canceling? Some folks that aren't using it. And we want to get ahead of it. Don't try to do it after the fact. Get ahead of it. And then we start to nurture. Okay, and we're going to try to get them back in. We want to maintain interest and desire. Because if we're talking to an inactive member, what the data tells us, I have an interaction with an inactive member, they're 20% more likely to come back in. So let's deliver and satisfy our customers. Let's make sure they're using it. And one of the things, too, you can do when it comes to deliver and satisfy, I know we're in the fitness business, about getting fit and wellness and all that, but also consider thinking about this as the entertainment business. Make it entertaining, make it fun. I mean, a lot of this stuff is done already just with the music you play, the equipment you buy, and things of that nature. But make it fun. Have nice events inside your facility. Number 6, on how to land more sales without spending more money on marketing. Upsell your customers. Okay? Here's what we know. 20% of all of our customers will spend more money if all we do is ask. Okay, and so when you sign somebody up, you get them, they're a new member with us, you get it all done. Mary, how would you like to get your results twice as fast? And then give a personal training presentation. We have found this to be the best way to get 20% of our customers signing up, because every single person you sign up is going to get a PT presentation. Okay, and it's one of the secrets to this. You have to talk to everybody. You can't just talk to the ones that show up for the orientation. Okay, so upsell, it's the second sale. And then as they're leaving, Mary, now that you're a member with us, we got to get you some super cool looking gear. Hey, let's check out the retail over here in our pro shop. Check out this material and this hoodie. Okay, but make sure we upsell. I mean, the example that I always give, say I've got 2 clubs that are side by side. Both are doing 50 sales a month. But one is getting 20% in PT and 20% in retail sales. The other's not doing it. One's going to struggle, one's going to flourish. All because they are upselling the customer. And again, just know that 20% of your customers will spend more money if we simply ask. And then number 7, one that doesn't get done enough, unfortunately, is get referrals. Make sure we're asking for referrals from every single new member that signs up. Make sure we're asking for referrals from our member base that's working out. Let's use email, to market and get referrals from our members. Okay, get referrals. It's the easiest and simplest way, to really put your foot in the accelerator. And have programs. And we have clients, sponsor in 10 new members and we'll give you a free year. Okay, sponsoring a new member. We have a super cool hoodie. Sponsoring 3 new members. We got a super cool workout gear with a workout bag and windbreaker and shirt and water bottle and power bar. Have nice items to get people to refer. Have campaigns, but make sure every month it's new and it's fresh and it's different. But get in the habit of getting referrals. This can make a monumental difference, and it can make a difference immediately. I mean, you can start calling back everyone who's joined your gym. Start calling them back. And oh, by the way, Mary, did I go over our guest policy with you when you got started? Well, no, you didn't. Well, let me go over it with you, and I've got 2 guest passes waiting for you here to bring in a couple of your friends. I mean, just what if? You could get every person that signed up the last 90 days to bring in 1 person. How would that impact your business? People love to share. I mean, just look at Facebook and Instagram. People love to share and talk about everything they're doing. They love to do this. Okay? Make sure we're asking. If you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate y'all being here today and look forward to seeing y'all in that next video.